Hello, today's assignment is September 15th, triangles, possible sides of September 15th. So let's open that up. Okay, right now you're watching this video, but please open the document with directions and translations. I want everybody to open this one up, but you can of course translate it if you want to, but you got to make a copy before you translate it, okay? But so everybody, please go ahead and read through this. It tells you what we're going to do. Okay, so take a moment to pause it and translate it if you need to. Remember to translate, you go File, make a copy. After you make a copy, then you'll be able to translate it. Okay, but you got to make a copy first. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and read this. And again, yesterday we know how to find the sides of a right triangle. Today we're going to figure out the possible sides of any triangle and also learn about equilateral and isosceles. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to visit the instructional sites on Canvas. I have three short locations. So the first one is going to be this one. So please go ahead and again, remember you can translate it if you want into Japanese or whatever language. So make sure to translate it. But the important thing I want you to get is this. Okay, this information here. It's very short, but please read that. The next one is going to be what is an equilateral and isosceles triangle. So please go ahead and read this. Notice that all angles are equal to 60 and all sides are going to be equal, okay? So if you click on this, you can see how the sides are equal. Here you can change, make it smaller, bigger, but the 60 degrees is always going to be the angles. And also, you don't have to watch do all of these, but you definitely want to click on isosceles. So that tells you there. Important thing to understand is the angles here that are the same, two equal sides, equal angles are also equal too. So please go ahead and read that, and that's the only thing you have to do on that page. And when you're done with that, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you open the assignment. So let's go ahead and download that. Make sure you download it on Kami, right? So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so here we are. So this is the questions 1 through 4 are certain type of questions. So I'm going to give you an example of how you can tell if sides are, if it'll work. Okay, let's remember, any side of a triangle must be shorter than the other two sides added together, okay? So let's go ahead and come up with an example. Let's say I have two triangles like this. Let's say I have 5 and 3. So what are the possible sides the third one can be? Well, these two together have to be greater, this is a 5, must be greater than whatever the other side is. So that means that the other side has to be less than those 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. So x must be less than 8. So x can be 7, yes. But 8, no. 9, no. It can be less, right? X can be less, so it can be 6, yes. Okay. Can it be 5? Okay. So yes. Okay, so that's the possible. Now, what are the possible sides of a triangle? So it's got to be another thing that to understand is what are the possible sides? We know that a specific side is going to be, well, anyway, so let me go over here and see if this works. So I'll do the first question with you. There we go. Okay, can 6, 10, and 5 form a right triangle? Well, let's see. The two smaller sides, or any two sides, I always take the two smaller sides, is 6 plus 5 greater than 10? 11 greater than 10? Yes. So that's fine, okay? Now, how about could 6, 10, and 3 be okay? Is that okay? This is a separate problem, okay? Well, let's see. 3 plus 6, is that greater than 10? No. So this doesn't work. So no. But this is okay. 6 plus 5 is greater than 10, so yes. So the answer is yes, okay? So you try the next 3. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to jump to questions. Okay, so the rest of the questions give you some clues. They give you a triangle, and they tell you that where you see the red dash, that means those two sides are equal or congruent. So the next thing we're going to do, I'll do number 5, okay? So if these two sides, this tells us about this side right here, this one right there, that means that this side and this side are equal. That's what these mean. It means equal. So that means the angles are equal. So what angles? Well, you got to remember that this side right here is the angle is opposite that side. So I'm going to go like this, and that means that x, and then this side, sorry, that's 70, and then this side goes with this angle, okay? So you can even do like an arrow if you want to. So that means this one's also x, okay? So that means x plus x, 1, 2. Remember, all of 3 angles equal 180 plus 70 equals 180, okay? So 2x equals 110, x equals 55, okay? So maybe you try this one and see what you get. I'll tell you what, I'll do another one. I'll let you try that one and then pause the video and come back and I'll show you the answer. Okay, now again, so what side, these two sides are equal because it's got that, but what angles go with that? Well, it's the angle that's opposite. So this angle here matches this side, and this angle matches that side. Okay, so that means this is 77. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle. So 77 plus 77 plus x equals 180. I'll let you solve for x. You can do that. Okay, so you get the idea? Now, there's quite a few of them, so it should be pretty quick and easy to do these. You can also get something like this. So I'll do number 13 as well. Okay, I'm going to do it in black, make it easier. So what sides are equal? These angles are equal. So if the angles are equal, that means the sides that correspond to them are equal. Now we're being told angles are equal. So that means that this side here and this side here are supposed to be the same. So I can say 10 is equal to negative 4 plus 2x plus 4 plus 4. 14 equals 2x. 7 equals x. Okay? So that's how you can do it there. So the angles are set up. Now, here's another thing. What kind of question is... Okay. Oh, let's look at question number 7. Here we have all 3 sides are equal. Well, that means we learned that if all sides, let's see where that went, that was equilateral. So if all angles are equal, that means all 3 sides are equal. Okay, so let me go back here. And that means x is equal to 60 as well. That means this is 60. So basically x equals 60. Pretty easy, right? Okay. Now, is that the same here? No, not necessarily, because that would be 60 degrees. Okay. Let's see. Are there any other ones that tell us that? Okay. Well, over here, let's try number 10. So number 10, we're told that all angles are equal. If they're all equal, they all have to equal 60. And most importantly, we care about x, which is a side, so that means that all sides are equal, okay? So I think that's going to be everything that you need. Problems 18 through 23 are going to be review problems that you already should know how to do, okay? So that's the assignment today. So when you're done, make sure to come back and enter your answers there to do the assignment.